Well, what happens when people who should protect your abuser instead? Yeah, that part. Today's story exposes a kind of betrayal that cuts deeper than the abuse itself. When families go and comfort your abuser, or they choose comfort over courage to confront your abuser. This is Survivor to Survivor.
Survivor to survivor, break the silence. In the depths of silence, a voice emerges. A voice that says, "You are not alone." Welcome to Survivor, where strength rises through shared stories, where pain transforms into resilience, where survivors connect and empower each other. Your story matters. Your voice matters. You matter. Join the movement. Subscribe now. Welcome to Survivor.
Well, welcome back to Survivor. So our email submission came in. Definitely something that is happening all across the country during the holidays right now. Abusers still being welcomed in by your family. So let's get to this email. It says, "Hi, Survivor to Survivor. I left my abusive husband 2 years ago. I thought the hardest part would be starting over, but I was wrong. The hardest part has been realizing how many people in my own family still support him. They say things like, well, he never threatened us that way. We're not taking sides. He's still the father of your kids. They invite him to holidays. They talk to him on social media. Some even say I'm being dramatic or trying to ruin his life. It feels like a betrayal. How do I deal with my own family choosing what's uncomfortable over what's right?" Jay. So, Jay, this pain, hits a little different during this time of year, especially around the holidays, because it's a second type of betrayal, right? The first one, you survived. It's him. Now you're surviving the people who should have stood by your side, right? Their response isn't a reflection of the truth. It's a reflection of their denial and their cowardness, their desire to keep the peace, even at the cost of yours. So listen closely. You're allowed to have boundaries. Set boundaries. Definitely. You are allowed to distance yourself. You are allowed to protect your peace, even from your family. So definitely, when you set those boundaries, keep to them. At first, it's going to be uncomfortable. At first, they're not going to like it, and that's okay. As long as they know where you stand and stand your ground. And if it continues to go on, even though you've set those boundaries, then yes, distance yourself, protect yourself. Some survivors lose more people after leaving than they lost while they were staying. And it's sad and it's devastating. But it's also very clarifying. It reveals who is willing to stand with you and, who was only comfortable with your silence. That part. You are not wrong for expecting loyalty, and you are not wrong for wanting safety, or for calling what it was. It was abuse. And you're absolutely not alone. Now, if your family member ever minimalized your abuse or sided with your abuser, you have the right to protect yourself and even from them if you need to. To share your question or story, email us at podcast@breakthesilencedv.org. And help us also expand support to survivors facing family betrayal by joining our Walmart Spark Good Roundup program. Go to walmart.com/sparkgood and choose Break the Silence Against Domestic Violence as your charity of choice to round up your purchases to the nearest dollar. Together, we fight silence, not just from abusers, but from families who refuse to see the truth. And until next time, we'll see you on Survivor to Survivor.